Okay, well, before I get started this morning, I feel like I need a good drink of water. Oh. Wait, I didn't know it was... Is it spark? Let me just dab my face. Now I'm really scared to actually get a drink of this water. Oh yeah, it definitely is sparkling. Well, that's good because that works for today's episode. If you're wondering why I have a giant water on my desk, well, you're in for a treat, and so am I. I'm covered in this freaking sticky water. So there has been a morning routine posted on X this weekend that has the most views I have ever witnessed before on X. It's going viral. Viral is an understatement at this point. This has become like a culturally significant moment, and I still don't fully understand why. So let's watch the video that now has, let's see, as of this current moment, 724.2 million views. This was not even like reposted by Elon. Like the ones that typically have crazy views are connected to Elon in some capacity, and then he retweets them like, this isn't. This is just the actual post. That many views. So let's watch why or what the entire country seems to have seen. Mouth tape, okay. 3:50 in the morning. Did he brush his teeth with the Saratoga water? So he puts Saratoga in there. Yeah. There's something special about this, apparently.
So we're going to be serious about the Lord's business.
Face dip with his Saratoga water, like I did. Oh.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000. Thank you.
There's so much to unpack from that video. Things that are confusing. The mouth tape, for those of you who don't know, that is a thing. If you sleep with tape over your mouth, it is apparently better for your sleep. It's better for your body as a whole, apparently. The Saratoga water, though, it's an immediate, it's everywhere throughout his day. It does feel like an ad. Have not confirmed that it is. I don't think that it is. That's one of the many jokes that has come from this. The Saratoga water face dip, I should say, especially if it's sparkling, which I don't know if it is, but that's psychotic. If he puts his face in sparkling water, I doubt that it is. Oh, this one's still, okay, wait. So let's see, does he have a silver? Okay, he has a silver cap. Yeah, both. So he has the silver cap, so it's not sparkling, but still. Then he puts in these little compression things, and then he has his bougie watch, and that little female bracelet-looking thing, I don't know what that brand is called. It's a brand, I should know. All the girls wear it. It's very expensive. I don't care about expensive jewelry, but he does, so he's also wearing it to go to the gym. I was like, it's one thing to have a nice watch, but why are you wearing it to the gym? And I think the gym's at his apartment complex. Like, I feel like this is all, like, this man is loaded. Clearly, this is, the first thing you pick up is like, this man has a affluent lifestyle. Everything is just rich. Then there's like a banana peel at one point, which is apparently a Korean skincare thing I've heard again on TikTok. And then he dips his face again in his suit before his meeting where he talks about making $10,000.
At least 10,000.
And then some headless woman is making him food and delivers it to him. Okay, so is it confusing? Yes. Do I understand why it has 724 million views? Still, no, not yet. So like any good viral internet moment, the memes and Twitter was going wild. Someone said, am I forgetting anything? And it's just bananas and Saratoga waters. No, sir, you're not. We are all set. Someone else said, the pool is actually filled with Saratoga still water. At least it's not sparkling. I still think I have it in my eye. Okay. Bro was in the air for 4 minutes. According to his TikTok, he was. Imagine waking up at 3:45 a.m., but literally getting nothing done by 9 a.m. apart from exercise and eating. There is a large part of me that's like, why? What's the need for waking up this early? But there's also the part of me that knows that I am literally the most evil, horrible gremlin figure for the first 2 hours of my day. I mean, I just start to get out of that like literally right now. Like, I am not a morning person at all. So I respect this grind like a lot because I am so far removed from it, but I aspire to be a morning person. Now, this is beyond morning person behavior. This is like psychotic behavior. But also, like, I don't want to knock it if it works for the guy, you know? I have mixed feelings. So does the internet. Why did I lose my voice? Let me get some more water. It's very important. And then literally every NFL team decided to join in on this relentless dogpile of this individual. The Miami Dolphins said morning dive, and it's just their mascot diving in at 7:36 a.m. The Raiders posted and just said lunchtime with just a bunch of bananas and maybe Saratoga ice water. So the Detroit Lions said, happy Monday, time to lock in. And just a picture of him with this in water. I mean, it just went on. Even the interest in Saratoga water became its own thing on Google Trends. It suddenly just skyrocketed in Google searches. Like, this man is influencing the world.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't even think he's paid to sponsor. Now I need to know. So if his people are watching this video, please tell us. Just comment, just let us know. Because I don't understand why else. And then in addition to these memes and tweets, Ben started making their own spin-off morning routines, which I just had to add some of these in here because they were just equally as funny. Here's one guy's morning routine. Way less aesthetic. Also, it being 11:35 a.m. That's me on a weekend. That's my favorite part of this video. Here's another one. All in the first 15 minutes of his day.
Awesome, and would you like to purchase my course as well for $19.99 a month?
I love it's all still in the first hour. So real. This guy's posting his entire year in one day.
Look, man, do you want to make $10K a month or not?
I do.
Okay, then I highly recommend that you purchase my course as it will levitate your knowledge to 100%.
Levitate your knowledge to 100%. Classic.
Bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
One of the non-haters on Twitter said, I genuinely want to understand why he's getting so much flack. Was the video just cringy or did he do something bad to someone? Just curious. Not a fan of him. I don't really care about him, but really want to understand why he's getting all the criticism. I get the criticism from like a cringe standpoint, but at the same time, bro is successful. So like, I'm not going to knock it. I don't freaking care. Someone else said, can someone explain who he is? Okay, that's the greater question here. So his name is Ashton Hall. He seems to be very popular in the male empowerment, fitness, life coaching space. He has many, many followers on Instagram as well as TikTok. And he posts a lot of these videos like the one that is currently going viral over on X on his TikTok. Like here's just a shot of his feed. I mean, he posts them almost every day of the exact same routine, which I'm just, now that I think about this from a content creator perspective, but also from like a videographer perspective, that takes a lot of work. This is not just shot on an iPhone either. So he's like a whole little rig. Look at the views. Like it's working. Maybe I need to do this. Oh. Because I'm not a morning person, earlier when we were filming this episode, I was too distracted by this giant blue bottle. I totally forgot to tell you guys about my Lumen, which is right here, sitting on the desk. Now, we are somehow already halfway through March. Again, my life is just one big blur, unlike this guy. Actually, exactly like this guy, because his life is the same thing every day, but it's very productive. As for me, I have found a way to be productive, especially when it comes to my health, thanks to Lumen. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach, which measures your metabolism through your breath and then shows you if you're burning fats or carbs in real time. Honestly, this is something Ashton Hall needs if he doesn't already have it, because it is perfect for keeping track of all of his health goals that he so very much prioritizes. The thing about metabolism is it is your body's engine, which converts food into fuel that keeps you going. So So when your metabolism is working optimally, everything improves, from energy levels to sleep quality, especially if you're waking up at 3 a.m., which I am not. But when I do wake up, I do use my Lumen, because all I have to do is open this thing, you breathe in it, and then there's an app that is tracking all of the data in real time. So it can give you personalized nutrition recommendations throughout your day. You can even use it before and after workouts and meals to understand exactly what is happening in your body. Plus, it adapts to your needs, even tracking and adjusting for hormonal changes. So if you want to take the next step in improving your health, all you have to do is go to lumen.me/Conrad to get 20% off your Lumen. That is lumen.me/Conrad for 20% off your purchase. And thank you, Lumen, so much for sponsoring today's episode and keeping my health on track, just like Ashton is apparently so good at doing. Day 191 of the morning routine that changed my life, 3:50 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Sin lives late at night. If you're dealing with a weak mind, bad decisions, or lack of productivity, go to sleep early. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., no one's calling or distracting your productivity, they are asleep. 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. is the opposite. Just try for 30 days, send this to your partners, it's time to do better. Which, at least this now provides an explanation as to why he woke up so early. And again, if it's working and changes life, that's freaking awesome. And he sounds based. And a lot of people really like this, which again, I don't really not like it, especially for that reasoning. I mean, that's actually really cool if you found a way to overcome things, and that's waking up early is that? Great. Someone said, bro does his whole day before I wake up. Someone said, this one looks expensive. I mean, every one of his days, everything he does, he just oozes wealth. It's very evident. Someone said, may this type of man never find me. He's making all the money and it's working for him. So yes, it's cringe, but like there are worse type of content creators that are actually cringe for like all the wrong reasons. He just films himself all yoked and stuff, but so do fitness influencers. It's like, whatever. Someone else said, me if I was unemployed. Like, actually, I can confirm like that's not true. Like if someone's unemployed, they're definitely not having that kind of rigorous routine and doing other productive things in their life, but then like not working at all. Like you'll find a way. He's obviously working remote, which is very cool. That one's just like, oh, me if I had all the time in the world. He doesn't have he like has found the time. When you want to find the time, you can. And he is proof of that. Even if that means waking up at freaking 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
The fact that this guy had to walk around to all these different positions, place a camera, and just walk back makes me giggle. I mean, again, that's where my brain always goes with these things. Frankly, the success of this and the amount that he does this now has me thinking that maybe he has a team. Maybe there's like people with him all day filming him. That would at least make this make a little bit more sense for an actual daily routine. Now, I know that we're all sort of laughing at this. Frankly, I'm just laughing at the phenomenon. I'm not even really laughing at him because, like I said, I don't think that what he's doing is inherently bad. This pattern has earned him millions and millions of not only new followers, but views. I think he just celebrated 1 billion views on TikTok. So it's working. And maybe it's motivating the masses, which would be fantastic. And that was the data before this went insanely viral over on X. And at the end of the day, in a space that is filled with the Andrew Tates of the world, this guy's fame isn't really all that bad. Especially when besides showcasing an extremely regimented and physically healthy lifestyle, he also shares content like this.
Lord, it's your world, we're just living in. Don't you tell me how to feel, I'ma feel my way. Double died on the crossroads on the third day. Lord, it's your world, we're just living in. Lord, it's your world, we're just living in.
I don't want to say the word based. I need a word for someone that's like all around what I deem to be a really solid individual. Like based doesn't encompass like, you know, faith and other elements like that. Or being like physically healthy. Comment below a new idea of a word that I can say to someone like that I'm just like, this guy gets it. Now, I hope he is what he says he is, because especially when you look at content creators, I feel weird as a content creator saying that. I don't know, I'm a YouTuber, whatever. But you look at them and you're like, oh, they're not who they say they are. They're not who they're painting themselves to be. You know, he's flaunting this lifestyle, but he actually does watch porn and does lose his temper and treat women poorly or whatever. Like that's unfortunately where my brain goes of like, I really hope that he walks the walk. Because he's talking a big talk. And again, I'm all for that if he's actually a good role model, which I hope he is. And I haven't seen anything that points to the contrary. As specifically for his wealth, that is still part of this story that I'm not fully understanding. He posts videos that back in 2019, he worked at GNC, he was unemployed or he wasn't making any money. And now suddenly 5 years later, he's spending thousands of dollars at restaurants and driving a Rolls Royce and just like oozing money. So something happened in those 5 years. And I would love to know if personal coaching is that thing? Now, personal coaching is a vague term that means a whole lot of things to a bunch of different people, and there are many online who infamously are known for BSing their way to the top. Really by earning a whole lot of money, by pretending at first that they had a whole lot of money, and then coaching others on how to get that money that they didn't actually have, but now they do because people are paying for it. Does that make sense? So where Ashton stacks up in all of that, I have no idea. I'm curious if any of you are fans of his. Comment below, let me know if he is the stand-up guy, because I really hope that he is. And maybe this whole X thing is just the most viral marketing tactic that he has used to date. And if he was in fact behind this wildly successful video over on X, well, maybe he should be coaching the masses on how to run a successful business. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. If you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. And last but not least, if you want more content, you can follow me on X and Instagram. Thanks so much and have a great day.